What's been we doing? We're back here with The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That was so cool. The loading icon for this file had the little shooting star in it. A few notes before we carry on. So basically what we're doing now is, since we've got the shrine tracker, we're back on our main story quest progress sort of thing, and we're headed to Zora's Domain, and we're going to pick the most direct route there, which is just going straight at this point. Why is that heart gloomed at the top left there? I guess it just starts gloomed. It's like Dark Souls, whenever you swap a thing, it's always like, look, you have a status effect. No, I'm just kidding. So this is Zora's Domain over here. I mean, you can tell by the way the map is. But we're gonna basically just gonna cut straight through this chilly mountaintop and then head over there and just get all the getting all the shrines we can along the way, in the interest of our eventual 100%ing of they. And perhaps when we get to this tower, we'll also blow up into the sky and check out some of the sky islands around here and get some shrines there too. Because like I was saying before, basically the end goal of this playthrough is to do all the main quests, which includes of course taking down Ganon, but also getting all the shrines, all the light roots, and was there anything else I had in mind? I can't remember. As for like getting all the Koroks and side quests and like filling out the logbook and stuff like that, and the recipe book, that stuff is very far in the future. That would be like if we ever came back to do an EX playthrough. Anyway, notes we have here. So I still got, next time there's a blood moon, I gotta head over to that, whichever it was, one of these shrines in around here, this area, where there was that large zone I charged in a box, because I want to see if they regenerate out of blood moon. Because I feel like chests must, because otherwise I would have exhausted all the chests in Breath of the Wild a long time ago. Right, this other thing I noticed only when editing, I didn't notice it while we were actually doing it, but the auto build, if I pick a recipe, let's just say this one, note how I don't have any parts here. It says 12 zonite. So what I'm guessing that means is if you have a bunch of extra zonite, at the moment we have none, you can just spend it to generate these parts, which is immensely cool, because this isn't even that much zonite we need to just build an entire functional plane kind of thing, you know what I mean? Especially if we get ourselves like a really good recipe that we like using. As long as we have enough zonite, we don't even need the parts for it. And it's especially useful because there are some bits that you can't get from baskets. Like I'm assuming that zonite also lets you, well, let's see. Yeah, it seems like it would let you make things that aren't even like devices, like these little like wooden planks and stuff that you find around. Anything we build with. I wonder then, this merits experimenting, but could you then stick like an apple to a device, say? Hang on, I gotta try this. Oh, let's just grab something we have a lot of. Cooking pot here. Put it out here. Throw in an apple on the ground. I'm gonna ultra hand them together. And that's now in my auto build, is it? An apple and a thing? So could we just... Hang on. Yeah, so that it's taken the pot now. But I could just make an apple with zonite? So you can make anything with zonite if you try hard enough, is what I'm understanding here. Because look, it says 6, but then when I pick up the apple, it needs 3. So it was prepared to make its own apple. That's ridiculously cool. Let's build this. Hell yeah. Right. Cool. So that's incredibly good to know. I'm glad I thought about that, because so anytime we have a really valuable resource we want to make a lot of, we can just make them out of zonite. That's so cool. And my next note was that we should probably let's just travel with Riju for a bit, because I've been neglecting to do it in actual harder fights, because I just like doing them myself, I guess. But why the hell not? Let's just bring Riju with us. I guess maybe she won't come with us at the moment because we're in a town. Riju! Want to make some food? What are you hungry for? Riju, let's make up some truffles, shall we? Have we got room for... Yeah, let's just do one hearty truffle here. We're gonna be eating good tonight, my friend. I don't know if you, as like a wraith form of Riju, actually need to eat, but let's just suppose that you do, and we can share this next time we eat it, okay? Okay. And I don't know if the wraiths have like a limited amount of health, and like they're gonna... Oh, that shooting star is still there. Probably won't be able to get to it from where we are, but you never know. Like if they get hurt a bunch in combat, maybe they go away for good. I suppose we'll be finding out, won't we? And I'll just, I'll avoid that for now. Let's just focus on doing shrines and towers where we can as we head up into Mount Nadra here. Mount Lanayru is it actually called. And I am mega cold now, so I actually do need to eat something cold resistance on top of the warm trousers we've got. Spicy omelet, why not? Let's get ourselves 4 minutes of that. And stacked together with the trousers we've got, we are totally fine. I really want to try out this Puff Shroom stealth attack technique. And there are a lot of good-looking monsters, powerful monsters we could get some useful bits from around here. So I just got to find those mushrooms, give it a try. Because I want to try, if you can genuinely just stealth attack them after making a smoke screen, we are going to dunk on this entire fight because we have such good stealth weapons. And that'll also mean that Puff Shrooms are very powerful. So let's just try shooting it into the middle around here once we're a little closer. Pew! Right, so all the ones with the question mark here, I guess I can stealth attack them? Oh my god, dude! So even with this improved Sneak Strike 1, how does that do for us? Heck-ya! Almost a takedown. Heck-ya! It's fair damage. But there's still a smoke screen, so I can just do it again, right? Dude, I love this technique. I'm so thankful that I found that upon looking up. Whoa, hang on, let's calm down here. That is so extremely dope. Let's just try and take on the rest of the fight ourselves, normally, I guess, but, that's a very, very useful thing to bear in mind if anytime we're in a fight and we're looking scared. No, it won't let me jump, it won't let me jump, it won't let me jump. Oh my god, that was so scary. Yeah, you take him down, Riju. You bring him down. Yeah, you're awesome. Okay, cool. Let's see, now they're going for to swarm around the leader, so let's go for a headshot there and floor them. Give them a chance to attack them, maybe. Closer here. Now they're all gonna form up again because they're whistling. Oh, you're swinging in front of you like that. Nice one, Riju. Nice. It would be nice to do a circle strike here, a spin strike they're called, but I can't with the spear, so let's not. Right, it seems like when you floor the leader, the other ones get confused and they start to go for normal attacks even before they horns them back to its side. Oh, shield, please! Ow! I thought I had the shield out. Sorry, Riju. Let's share that shovel now, please. Ah, delicious. Good thing we have so many damn hearts. One fewer heart, and that would have been really desperate. Okay. Ow! Oh, that was my mirror shield. We had that for so long. I should have been having this one out. I'm dumb. You even told me so many times that my mirror shield was low and everything. I'm really not good at the timing for this. Alright, they're doing this whole thing again, so boink! And boink! Get you both of you, and also the Lionel's shield hurts them. Boink! Alright, now that they've let their big one open here. Shield now, shield now, shield now! Ow! I was still in the sprint animation, and this is going poorer than I thought. Can I stealth attack big ones? Time to learn out. Learn out, find out. Yes, you can. Yeah. And it's a one shot for you. Yeah. One shot for you. Ah, just ran out of smoke screen. All right, so that theory's been tested. Since we have such amazing stealth weapons, absolutely we want to bear that in mind for really difficult fights in the future. But this one we should be able to handle more or less ourselves now with all the equipment and stuff we've got. We want to be saving those pop shrooms for really tough battles, I think, because it looks like it's going to be ridiculously useful. And this armor shard goes down. It is nice to have Richu fight alongside us. You know, actually, it's not as intrusive as I thought. I thought it was going to be either, like, wickedly overpowered or wickedly distracting, but it's neither of those things so far. She's throwing in a few hits here and there, and it's sort of just nice. Keeps the battlefield moving along a bit. We're never just waiting for me to do things and be stupid. Alright, you don't have a shield, so you can't even block what I'm doing here, and you're doing the single strike again. And that's all this. My reflexes seem to be slightly stronger than they were in the past few episodes. I feel like I've been missing a lot of flurries in the episodes prior to this one. Oh, do you get staggered in this game? So I don't even have to strategize at all. I can just wait for you to open your shield and then we're good. Great, this will be a good way for us to resupply a whole bunch of our gear here. They got fruit, they've got horns, all kinds of good stuff. Can't carry any more melee weapons now. But we don't need this many boulder smashies. No, actually we only got 2, that's not... We can keep that, I suppose. All these weapons we've got here. So we've got a critical hit Knight's Broadsword. I do like that. Let's just see what this one over here is. Just normal Knight's Broadsword. So obviously we want the crit one over that. Shields, we want to be picking up absolutely all of them. This Knight's Broadsword here, anything useful on it? Nope. Just a normal one. Well done, Riju. That was a rousing success. Right, can't you tell if there's something special on it? Because it'll be like it'll sparkle. There'll be 2 sparklies on it. And it'll shine more. Ooh, this one has attack up +5. I think I maybe actually even want that more than the critical hit. No, I want to go for the critical hit because we don't have many of those. Right, the sparkly, it's not just one little sparkly. Like you can see on this one, it's got like it glows a little more, which is how you know there's an extra effect on it. All these fangs and horns and stuff. There's a royal claymore there. I'm not as fussed about them. I've got one. I think that's enough. I like the royal set, but I'm not as fond of the claymores. There's a ice choo-choo over here. Do I have one of you in the book? Yes, I do. Oh, is Riju going to take care of it? Alright, she's a little less active in combat as the real Riju. And she's slow in the sand and stuff. The snow, rather. This is gonna hit me from here, isn't it? Oh, that was really close. Sorry, Riju. It doesn't seem like she can die, you know? Right, so a whole bunch more shields. Should we put stuff on the end of them or just fuse them to each other? Yeah, I'm just gonna fuse them to each other. We'll find more shields soon enough. Fuse the... Oh, I have to put a shield on. That's an important step to this. Fuse you to that, and then you to that. I sort of assume this helps the durability a fair bit. And fuse you to that. Now we have a bunch of double shields. My cold resistance has only 3 seconds left on it, so oh, that was cool. It actually paused in the blinking red status when you pause. Let's just replace that with another cold one. And get ahead, moving on our way here. This is 12 minutes, so it'll last a little longer. Thanks for traveling with me, Riju. I feel a lot safer here. Right, having the wraiths follow you everywhere during travel will eventually start to get on my nerves, probably. But for the moment, let's just explore the mountain with Riju. Why don't we? And I've got the tracker on, so we'll start hearing it blink if we are near a shrine. Part of the reason I like the visual indicator more than the audio indicator is that the visual indicator, you can tell immediately if you're writing the right way, whereas the audio indicator, because there's a pause, it goes blink, 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 blink. If you happen to be looking the right way during the pause, then you won't know if the audio is all you have to go by. Anywho, what are they carrying there? Explosive barrels or just boulders or something? Really, what I'm headed to here is the tower. That's sort of my main navigational goal here for the moment. Whoa, whoa. You scared me, Riju. I'm presuming you get a wraith of every champion when you complete their quest. So having 4 at one time, they'd be doing a heck of a lot of damage, I imagine. It's probably that they only attack when you do, so that you can't just let the AI do it all yourself, which is good design, and I'm happy with that. Because that was kind of my major worries. If you get like 4 CPU allies, you're going to be doing very little fighting, if they're any good. But if they're going to pause and sort of only fight when you do, that makes it a lot more tolerable for me. So we absolutely burned through all our Zonite in the past few episodes because I wanted a whole bunch of charges to get more devices, but we're going to want to build a stockpile of it, probably head back to the depths and do that sometime soon, because apparently you could just make anything with Zonite. Damn near. You could do that with weapons too, couldn't you? Hold the phone, could you do that with a fused weapon? I gotta try this out. I know I'm burning my cold time just experimenting with this, but supposing for a moment I wanted another of these nice big royal broadsword reaper things. And I stuck it to this. Are you kidding me? It only takes 3 and I could just make another? I have to be wrong about that. That's way too cool. All right, well, I've now put another pot out here, so I'm just gonna make another shovel to replace the one we lost already. Thanks for being patient, Riju. Hold on, when I get up to this tower, I have to actually just go to the depths and grab 6 Zonite and see if it works that way. Let me just set this as a favorite for the moment. I see what they mean when they said Zonite was used for the forging of weapons and armor. We're getting a fair bit along here. I feel like there's less ice on this mountain than there was in the previous game, in terms of actually like blocking you from climbing certain parts. Maybe it's my imagination. Getting pretty close to that tower now, and I should have enough stamina to just rest up on this little flat part here. Flat enough part anyway. Yeah, we are damn near there. Oh, here's even the spring. How awesome is that? Oh my, are you a Yuga person? No, you've got a quest for us. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, my name is Nosby. I'm a treasure hunter and adventurer extraordinaire, undaunted by even the coldest of snow. This area is frozen solid and packed with monsters. No one in their right mind would set foot here, except for the 2 of us and Riju, I suppose. Where'd she go? Is that me, of course? There surely must be treasure resting here on this mountain where everyone else fears to tread. That's what drove me to travel all this way to Mount Rauru. Until I saw you, I really thought I'd be the only one. You must be here for the same reasons I am. And if you are, you'll be wanting to know what I know about the treasure. Truth is, by sheer luck, I overheard a legend relating to the treasure on this mountain while I was on my way here. I knew I was a genius for assuming there was treasure on Mount Rauru. Do you want to hear the legend too? Great, then listen up.
Hi.
For I am Nosby, the treasure hunter with nothing to hide. Excellent title. The legend goes like this. Skim across snow from the spring high in the heavens to the mountain below. Pass through the rings of light to see the light of blessing. What do you think? That was the real legend of the real treasure passed down to this very mountain. And you know that with a name like Light of Blessing, the treasure's gotta be worth a bundle. I suspect the spring high in the heavens is referring to these springs. The treasure's as good as found. I'll accept them for the finding it part. I don't know what to do with the rings of light bit. I don't see anything like that around here. But I won't give up, because you see, I am Nosby, the dauntless treasure hunter. Not to be confused with my noble steed, Dauntless. So you're like Balthus, you just change your title every time, is that it? This is a warm spring, right? Like you don't get cold and die in here? Spring of Wisdom! Been some time since I was here. We don't get too cold and die in here anyway. There's a statue here. I don't think it's any different than the other ones. It probably... Oh, hang on. Never mind. This is different. Devout swordsman who offers his prayers. Hear my plea. I can no longer sense the presence of the Mother Goddess statue, which dwells in the vast canyon. I would ask you to go to that land and bring tidings to me of the Mother Goddess statue. Please, I beg of you. Where's that? Oh, it even tells you. Goddess statue. Oh, right, that's in the Forgotten Temple, isn't it? The Goddess statue of the Spring of Wisdom is troubled by her inability to sense the Mother Goddess statue in the vast canyon. She asks you to check on the statue and return with your findings. Right, it even tells us that's way up over here, which is where the Forgotten Temple is, I think, at the bottom of this canyon here. Rowan Plain. Cute. I don't know why cute, but it just... That sounds cute. Right, I won't do that just at the moment, but thank you for the heads up. And this is the other one's going to be a shrine quest, right? Because they said it's a light of blessing at the end. High Spring in the Light Rings. Skim across snow from the spring high in the heavens to the mountain below, past the rings of light to see the light of blessings. It sounds like they want us to shield surf down the mountain somehow. I don't see any rings of light either, but so you'd think there'd be like a path they want us to slide down, but perhaps we'll follow up on that later because I'm sort of in the mood to be traveling a lot. And oh my God, there's a frost like over there. Is that what they're actually called, or ice like? What are they actually called? Ice-like. These monsters live mostly in caves and snowy areas. They belch freezing cold air out of their maws. There are still many mysteries about them, but they don't seem to do well with fire. Don't get too close or they'll gulp you up in their large gulps and give you an all-too-close look at their insides, and no one wants that. Except for them, I guess. No harm in building up a few shrine quests that we can come back and investigate later, of course. Oh, there's some robots down there. I could go for some zonite charges, so I probably should do that, but I'm gonna go unlock the tower for the moment. Nice that they give you a tower right at the top of the mountain and all. Ryuju's running so much faster than me up the snow. And she's wearing, like, heels. Mount Rauru Skyview Tower. Is the trial just getting up here? Is this one that you don't need a puzzle to open? Oh, my favorite! Hold on a moment. Well, these are some supplies. I shouldn't just smash them all. Let's do this! Tower unlocked! Take me, Purah arms. Yahoo! Oh, there's an island we'd pass just then. Ba-da-ba-da-dum. Oh, that was an awful snort I just did. I like to imagine that at the moment he starts to fall, he really starts to panic. Scan. Oh, there's a dragon down there. Probably need a dragon. Whoosh. Oh, that's a heck of a lot of map. It's an entrance to the depths not too far from here. Might not be a bad idea to grab some light roots in the depths as well. Oh, but sure, let's go investigate this guy right around this area before we do anything else. Not found a shrine yet in this episode. So I bet there'll be one around this assortment of islands. I want to... Oh, it's chilly even up here. Do I have stealth clothes yet? These little islands up here very often have fairies on them. Ah, there's a whole, oh, wow, there's a bunch of islands hanging out over there. That looks very important, and like a lot of stuff is going on. I want to get to the top of that really desperately, but, I'm gonna investigate this thing over here first, because I think that very often you'll find, we will find fairies in these kinds of areas, and that would be a good thing for us to find. Because we have none at the moment. We could do with some. There are a bunch of swords stuck in the ground over here. This game has mysteries around every corner. Oh, Riju, maybe this would be it. Subtlety is somewhat required here, and in the politest way. That probably means I better do it alone. There's at least one fairy here, alright? Cool Saflina. Oh, I don't have a picture of that. Oh, that's actually a really dope photograph of it, with all the swords in the way. We have enough weapons. I don't think we need any, to grab any of these. There are a whole bunch of batteries and fans and stuff here, though. And an anti-gravity platform. I want to make a big, controllable anti-gravity platform with a bunch of fans on it. If we could grab 3 fairies while we're here, I would be very, very pleased. We learned that you cannot get them while you're in the big dive animation, so even though that brings you much higher into the sky, it's a no-go for this sort of thing. Just grab the Saflina while we're here as well, and see what actually, I'll just go for this. I'll go for the ones that are lower down first, because if I scare them all off, it'll suck. Oh, it's cool that you can see just the wings, the shadow of the wings of the fairies. Also grab this butterfly while we're here. Yoink! Dragonflies, too. Tons of busted up weapons here, though. You gotta wonder about that. Oh, I could've sworn you were much closer to the ground a minute ago. Oh, you're coming down. Oh, there's also a dragonfly here I don't have. Did I already photograph that one? I think I photographed the electric ones, didn't I? Fairy! Yes! Oh, this one's already got a steering stick on it and everything. Right, but I don't wanna steer on something that will fall out of the sky once the power runs out. So I'm gonna put this junk onto the anti-gravity platform. I could just jump straight up to grab this. Oh, I should get a picture of you. So if I didn't have you in the camera, I probably don't have a picture of you. Oh, wow! Shot of you against the sky. That's rather glamorous. Look, our logbook is getting massively filled out around now. I'm astonished with the sheer amount of progress we made on that since we only got it, well, I mean, we got it, I guess, pretty early, but even still. Right, so that fairy's still way high in the sky. This one's a little closer down. I'm not sure how I would silently get up that high. Right, I've got a plan for that third one. I do like this cold theme that plays as well when you're in very chilly areas. It's sort of like just a little bit eerie and but also just sort of moody and fitting to this feeling of being in a cold area. Right, so if I can climb my way to the top of this thing, which is an if. Oh wow, it's a big if. Put my climbing shirt on for this. Then maybe I can just jump down and skydive into the ferry before they get a chance to run away. Oh, don't say this lip is too steep for me to climb. I've got a bad feeling it is. Oh no, it isn't. Oh, that's cool. Is there a cork on this giant light, by the way? There is not. Right, okay, here we go. Fairy grab of the century, here we go! Yeah! Ow! Totally worked! No complaints whatsoever. Right, I better grab the shields that are here as well. Even though they're rusty ones, it's better than nothing. Which is what we currently have. And why not, let's fuse a rusty shield to a rusty shield. Make it a slightly better than nothing kind of thing. What I don't know is if you have to attach the battery particularly to the element you want it to power, or if you can just attach it to the entire device and it'll just work well enough, powering everything. Ooh, there's a sniper bow over here. Oh no, it's the wooden bow. I thought it was a phrenic bow. It's cool looking, whatever it is. Why did I stick this to this like this? Why didn't I put it here? Right, I'm not entirely confident in how well this will work, but let's give it a whirl. I mean, with the steering stick, you can basically just tilt it any way you want, so even if we don't put the fans exactly right, it should still work serviceably, I would think. Stick that right in the middle of the anti-gravity platform, and let's see how this goes. And I'll just stow the batteries onto it on the side here. See if that does enough. I mean, the good thing about the anti-gravity platforms and building with them is if you run out of power, you don't fall, so you can just wait for it to come back. And we are trying to head up to all that stuff over there, so let's give it a whirl. Yep, it seems the batteries are powering, operating likably enough. Steering this thing is certainly slow, but, I mean, if we get high enough, it won't matter anyway, right? Because at some point, we can just glide down there. Yep, and second the batteries to the side seems to work perfectly fine. So we're very slowly sort of turning and tilting toward where I'm trying to get here. But as far as I'm concerned, it works great. Maybe we even just fly to the top of this, and rather than try and climb our way up. That's probably going to be easier, right? Why not? Let's do it. See you at the top, folks. Oh, I just ran into my cold resistance. Sorry. Spicy peppers. 12 more minutes. See you at the top, folks. Hopefully there's a shrine at the top so we can just teleport back up there and to investigate this place as our little heart's desire. Even with all this stuff, it doesn't take the battery up too fast. And of course, as I was saying, once it runs out, it'll just drift to a stop and then hold still until we have more battery again. Only goes for a little bit of time, but it'll be enough. I should get a favorite this. I like this thing. Only 8 favorites at a time. That's a bit of a shame, but no harm, no foul, really. There are worse fates. Once we find a shrine in around here, though, because there has to be one somewhere around this area, I absolutely want to go to the depths and grab some zonite and see about if you can genuinely just make up any old weapon with just 3 zonite, because that seems busted strong if we can. Oh, and here's a blood moon, too, so next time we have a chance, we should also check about that whole spring thing I was saying. Oh, look at that ocean over there. Reflecting... Actually, it's weird that it's reflecting in white moonlight when the moon is very, very red. There you go. Oh, and I do love the little Sky Island theme when you're just hanging around archipelagos and stuff. It's just very unobtrusive. It's just kind of there. Also, is it my imagination, or does it sort of have even this, like, kind of 50s noir vibe to it? I mean, until it gets interrupted by the Blood Moon music, obviously, but is that what I'm thinking? Is it kind of noir sounding? Maybe it's my imagination. It's just, I guess it's just the instrumentation. Also, you can flip off these if you press X, right? Cool. Probably shouldn't have done that when I didn't know how far it would bring me, but there you go. Right, well, I have to wait for this Blood Moon to be over before my battery will be fixed, but it's still not recharged. You sit through a whole blood moon, you think your batteries will be recharged. The struggles of the heroic life, I tell you. At this point, we could probably pull some ascension shenanigans around here, but I just want to be absolutely sure I can get to the very tippity top of this. I want a teleport point around here is what I want, so I can come back here and investigate it more thoroughly later. If we do... Whoa, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on over there. Oh my. This vehicle would need some tweaking if I wanted to actually use it to travel great distances, because for the moment, the angle is very up. It mostly goes up, and a little bit to the side. Which is enough for what we're doing here. Oh! Did the anti-gravity platforms disappear at some point? Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the way it's blinking like that. We should go! Okay, apparently those don't stick around forever, kind of like the wings. Oh, there you go. Carried us far enough, I'd say. Probably make the rest of this ourselves. If I had any zonite, I could just make another one of those. And if we had more power, we'd have been able to get way more mileage out of it before it exploded. So there's that as well, to keep in mind. This should be a good place for us here to ascend up through. All right, now that I'm good with auto build and all the way the zonite works and stuff, I'm really starting to get the flow of this game a lot more than I was before. With respect to the relationship between resources and parts and vehicles and all that. This is one heck of a journey to get up to the top of this thing. How high up are we? 4,531 somethings. So just look at the structure of this whole thing. It's incredible. It's got that kind of vaguely Team Eco thing to it, doesn't it? Is that a shooting star I just saw? Yes, it is. Something about the way there's like patches of moss on the stone and all like that. It very much brings to mind images of an area in which a lot of time has passed and things have changed a lot. Which is, of course, exactly what they're trying to do. And we'll need to make something when we get to the top here, because we won't be high enough to just... Oh, maybe we can just ascend from here. No, it doesn't really appear that we're close enough to it. Right, we have enough parts to make a few vehicles, though. That's why we splurged on all those fans and control sticks. I wonder, could you even just make a... Could we even just make a fan on the bottom of a control stick? I'm curious. Now's the time to be experimenting with them when we're doing something. We're not in a successful situation, and we're sort of just discovering how much fun it is to experiment with these things. It'd probably be kind of wacky to control, wouldn't it? But like, is this enough for a vehicle? It kind of looks like it is, doesn't it? How well does this work? Oh no, it's horrible, it's horrible. We should never have tried that. Okay, well, goodbye that thing. Okay, you really want something stable to be standing on. Even a spring would be better. Ah, screw it, let's just do a hot air balloon for this. Should be good enough. It's got less control on it, but we don't really need a lot of control right for this. We're just kind of going up. If I could climb onto this balloon, that would be nice. Hang on, I thought you could. So if I do that, and then I recall it, I can be on top of it when it flips back up in a minute here. It's gonna go, shwoomp from what, it launched me. Oh, maybe if it's on its side like this and I activate it, it'll blow up and sort of auto-correct itself. Pew, I didn't really need to do that with 3 arrows. Oh yeah, see? And I can, oh no, it's gone horribly wrong. Come back, wait, I can make you come back. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I should have let you fall and then recalled you once I got on you. Whoa, it gave me the opportunity to ascend for a second there. Yeah, if I just put it here and then ascend? I'm not sure. Fine, I'll just stick a wing to the bottom of it. Go, thing, go! That should do better. Should be enough to power and make it so that we could even just fly over there and then find a way to climb up. And if not, we can always just chuck a few zonite charges. We've got a whole bunch of them now, I believe. And 3 fairies. Lovely. This was a nice, chill and relaxing sort of progress episode, but very fun at the same time. Lots of very hijinksy. Yeah, we're gonna need a little more power to get high enough here. I would wager. We want to at least be able to glide over there to where it sort of gets flat there. So I think just one more of these will do it. Get a little bit higher here, and that we should be able to make. Adjust. I like. So, okay, good. Please say there's a shrine or something to kind of teleport point here. Oh, there's something going on here. Hello. Boink. Oh, it's another divey challenge, is it? Oh, you're saying there's no teleport point up here? Or does there become a teleport point up here once you do this? I wouldn't mind if there were a teleport point here now. Valor Island, Linear Spring, Great Spring Sky. Ah, shucks. Would have been nice if there was a teleport point right at the top here so we could always just drop it down. And because I would be surprised if there wasn't like a core. Well, I wouldn't be stunned if there was a Korok here. But I don't really feel like going to find it right now. I feel like going and following that ring challenge. So if I wanted to come back here and find it, I'd have to climb all the way back up again. But maybe by the time I'm feeling ready to do that, we'll have so many parts that will be much easier to get up things. Very well. We've done this before. Geronimo! Hup. And let's just try and dive through here. I wonder if they're going to have a time trial for this one as well. And dive through here, and then ease off a bit so I can actually not get dashed on the side of the rocks. And dive again, and ease off a bit. Whoa! Well, that's not even slightly fair. It's all cloudy here. How was I supposed to see where to go next? Ah, damn, did I save when I was at the top of that? It saved for me. Oh, thank you, game. Right, I guess because I'm not being timed at the moment, I don't actually have to do it quickly. I can just drift through with the paraglider if I want to. So that was on me. But let's try that again. Oh, I should have the glide shirt on for this. This is just silly not putting this on. Gives you better maneuverability and all. Oh, it even makes the feathers all green and stuff since we dyed it. That's really cool. Oh, and it's playing the nice gentle skydiving theme for us now. Wait, so where do we go then? It just gets all cloudy. Oh, there's a shiny blink for us over here, but I don't understand what goes on with that ring challenge. Why does it just hang on? Let's do that again, but just try and just go into that with the glider, because I cannot at all see where the the ring goes after that. Sorry, my to-do list is just growing here. Before the end of this episode, I still want to try just making a sword out of zonite and see if that blood moon recharged the treasure chest near the spring. But also we want to find whatever shrine is near here probably, and then at that point we'll also have a heart to turn in. This episode is going to stretch on just a little bit here. Okay, right? I see the ring here now. Then there's this other layer of cloud. Oh, can I just wait for it to pass by? I should have been gliding earlier then. I gotta say, that's really mean, just putting this ring right above this layer of cloud here. I thought Nintendo was my friend. Okay, so this It goes way down there. Right, okay. There was no way I was going to see that through the clouds, so. And now I gotta eat something stamina-ish because I am way out of that. Let's just have this tiny little bit of ear from the omelet. And go back into skydive mode. Oh my god! Damn it! Okay, I've got farther than I've ever gotten now. Okay, it was just, it's really hard to see when the clouds come through. I'm not really sure why they put the rings like right beside where the cloud level. Maybe that's part of the challenge and there's some way you can clear them if you're smart about it, like if you use fire on it or something, but I don't know, that just seemed like really weirdly mean. Okay, cool. That was splendid. You completed the trial run of the course of your own volition. I am pleased to host such an enthusiastic challenger. Dice fine, let's do it. If we could get some other kind of glide gear out of this, like maybe we get the hat or the pants out of this, then fine by me. Okay, even if I can't see it, all I have to do is memorize it, right? If it just has to do it in 35 seconds. Let's give this a try. Oh, this is an interesting theme that's playing here. Oh, okay, and it goes over here now, right, okay. Now it goes to the clouds and it's impossible to see. Okay, went over to that side, right, okay. Okay, it was a little easier to see this time because of the cloud. I feel like it wasn't quite as disruptive the way it, the clouds were. Like, I could still see the direction it went. New record, 24 seconds! There's like a normal record and then there's like a good record you need to beat though, right? Your time is 24:73. I do not recall ever seeing a faster time than that. First things first, I have here the proof of your maturity. You have earned it. Yay! Oh, that looks cool! A mask with wind-resistant design that allows the steadier gliding when from the wearer plummets from the sky. Many have participated in the ceremony on this island. You showed that you have courage, surpassing them all. This is to commemorate your incredible record. You have earned it. Really? Thank you so much! You're very kind. My name is Lanky. Big Preach. Didn't break the record, but did it again anyway. I would have broken the record if I hadn't made a mistake in the middle. Shock emitter times 5. Oh, cool. I was just curious what else would happen if you did it again. I'm fine with not trying another game, though. I need to keep some Zonai charges on hand, desperately. But thank you for the large one. That, I mean, it's a lot to me. Right, so it brings me back. I figured it would be another one of these, considering it looked sort of similar to the last diving pattern, but I wasn't sure if that was all that was here. Oh, and there's one of these here. We should check out what the rewards from are. And then absolutely get that shrine, which I think from these it's usually just a reward one. We're about to find out. But what 4 parts can you get from this here? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, steering 6 I see. Hydrant and beam emitter and spring. Cool. What's left behind? Siajog Shrine. Let us get in there and get our 4th light of blessing, potentially, for the episode. Well, not 4th of the episode, but we'll have 4 on hand at this point now, is my point. It's a reward, all right, and what kind of treasure is in the chest? A diamond! Lovely. We got 3 of those again now? Sweet. We should probably stockpile a few, because they'll eventually be useful in armor, I imagine. Anyway, doink. That's 4, which means our 15th heart is oh so close. Very good. So what I want to do is I want to just throw my eyes around this area to see if there is another shrine around there, because this is obviously like another big island just to our east here. The east here. I maybe won't do it right away, but I'll just see about unlocking it, and then I want to go grab some zonite and verify that you can just make a sword anytime you want out of zonite, and then, oh, is it above us? Yes, far above us. Ah, damn, I'm probably just gonna have to chug a few charges for this, because I really do want to get up there. Sorry, totally lost my train of thought. I forget if I was saying anything. Right, I want to see if you can make a sword anytime out of zonite, in the way that it seemed you could, because if you can, I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up patching that out. I'm not certain it was an oversight. They may have intended for you to be able to do that, but maybe they will soon start to feel that that's overpowered, because it sounds like it would be overpowered to me if you could just make any old weapon as long as you've ever recorded it. Out of 3 zonite, you'd never want for weapons again. And the other thing is I wanted to verify if the spring treasure came back after the blood moon. So I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but it's mostly so that I remember what I have to do. Alright, let's see how this device here works with a wing. My impression was that the wings sort of disappeared earlier on than the anti-gravity platforms did. But it may still be, okay, this is right. If I put 2 like that, then it doesn't work very well. Probably it would be better if they were all more clustered around the center. Even just in a line. In the center here, like that hovercraft we made that one time that worked reasonably well. No, it's not steerable enough. The base is too heavy. Maybe I need to do it with a cart. It's sort of what I would want to do it with, but I don't think do I have one that distributes carts yet? They seem like they would be a good base for a lot of vehicles, which is why I'm loath to use too many. Oh, we do have one that can dispense these. We should get a whole bunch of carts at our earliest convenience. Is that maybe not enough lift now? If I use any more, it'll be a lot of power being consumed. Let's get a whirl. It does go a bit too far forward. We can make it go forward by tilting it anyway. I'm not sure why I'm putting one on the back. Really, we should do 4 like we did last time. That seems to work the best. How's this go? Yeah, that's pretty serviceable. Does use a lot of power, but oh, that's how the way it goes. Yeah, this is very manageable and steerable. Okay, where am I actually trying to get to again? Valor Island. Whoop. Oh, I shouldn't have let it power off at all. Okay, well, it's just gonna crash again. Okay, sorry. I should have looked at where I was trying to get to. You there. Right. Oh, man, we're gonna need a lot more power for that. But I like this device, so let's favorite that. Well, in that case, if I wanted to investigate that island anyway, I'm gonna have to go back up through with the tower into the sky and then land around there and then make the device from there, so... Actually, at that point, I would probably just remake this one, which is a bit more longevity to it. Oh, I even kept the batteries as part of the recipe. Anyway, so let's just go grab some zonite from the depths now. And on our way, we can grab this light root that we didn't get before. I'll be so excited if you can genuinely just use zonite to build anything. It'll be a wonder material. Because I felt for a while that I was not really achieving its full purpose. Like, getting zonite charges is very cool from it. But then when we got that other store, it was like, okay, large zonite charges from it, that's cool because now you can translate those into other devices. And the crystallized charges gives you more battery. So there's a fair bit that you can use these for. But now that I know you can damn near potentially make anything with it. Oh, please tell me that's how this works. And, Riju, can you come and help? Because I'm afraid again. Where am I headed? The right way. Ooh, I should photograph a zonite deposit, and we should track them when possible. We've got a sparkly weapon up here, better than any of the ones we've got here. It looks like a soldier's spear. I didn't even improve this knight's broadsword after all that. Ooh, puff shrooms. Yes, we absolutely need these. No, I'm not really feeling like we need that soldier's spear. I think I'll be alright. I haven't decided what to put on the knight's broadsword yet, though. Zonite deposit. Oh, I do have one of those in the book. So it's not under treasure? Oh no, it's here. It's the picture's so dark. All right, okay. Well, I'm just gonna snipe these bunch here because we don't need... Oh, I don't really need to use this big weapon for this, do I? It is probably among the weakers we've got. We don't really need to use the sniper for this, I wouldn't say. And probably can be one-shotting you. Oh, right, because each arrow it only does 10 individually. Right, I thought I forgot. I forgot that I was squatting there. So that jumping to the side wasn't really going to happen quickly. Oops. Zone out of this, though. The sideways attack that these ones do with a thrusting weapon. Sorry, well, just the thrusting weapon attack that these ones do. The main one is pretty easy to dodge for the most part. And they all had a bunch of zonite on them as well as the stuff that's just sitting here. So let's grab our, this one, because it's probably going to break more quickly than the soldier's one. Sorry, I'm not trying to hit you, Riju. I'm just swinging past you. I hope you don't take offense. Oko shield. Nice. We can use some more shields. I love that actually worked. Oh, was it maybe large zonite it needed to build? No, because it would have said I had a bit. So hold the phone here. It says I can build it with 15. I can just make myself another one of these. Oh no, it turns it to stone. And if you break it apart, it disappears altogether. So it's just the prefab device and its explicit function. If you try and break it apart, it doesn't work like that. So you can't just build it, make new materials out of it. Okay, cool. For a minute out there, I was like, did I find the craziest exploit? But I imagine I wouldn't have been the only one there. So if I wanted to make something like this, oh, it needs a lot more. How about this? This only needs 18, which is not bad. If we didn't have the requisite parts already. Okay, good to know that. Although it would have been really cool if it worked that way, in some ways, it also would have made it really boring if we could really then all genuinely... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to... I was just trying to pick stuff up off the floor. Because then you could just make one good weapon once and then never have to actually deal with the material system again. And you'd be pretty overpowered pretty quickly. So I'm happy it doesn't work that way in the long run. Though it would have been really sick. But we found out that mushroom exploit, if you want to call it an exploit, which I guess is not really accurate, works a charm in this episode, so. It ain't like all the tricks up our sleeve have been duds. Net, light root. Oh yeah, that brightened up a fair bit of the surrounding area. A bouncy device, this is the one. Morlock Shrine. Nope, seems just a spring. So I have no idea when and if such chests respawn. Maybe it's like only certain chests respawn. The ones that are sort of more in the main field or something like that. This episode is just me entering my mad scientist arc to impress Purah. I think she would approve of all the experiments I've been conducting this episode. I made a rocket today! It was actually a hot air balloon. Did it work? No? Keep trying. You'll get there one day. Thank you! As a matter of fact, we even heard blinking while we were sort of gliding around trying to get the... Oh, hello, dragon! Trying to get that, the gliding challenge around here, so... We heard the blinking of the things sort of while we were halfway down, so it suggests that probably around this island over here, there is something going on that is rather funkalicious in nature. I gotta get to a rock somewhere close by. Ow! Sorry, peppers. See if I can glide my way over to this one. That'll give us a better advantage to sort of think about what we're doing next. The island down there looks like it's probably got something interesting on it as well, though, doesn't it? Wow, there are a whole bunch of devices around here. Golly, and there's a robot over here, and they've pre-built a platform with a bunch of batteries on it and stuff. Hello, yes, sorry. Oh! What did it shoot at me, a rocket? I didn't like that. Don't do that again. Pow! Right down there, right? That's just hang on, I've now put the pin in there so you can't really see, but... I mean, there's gotta be a shrine or something interesting there. What was that? Ow! From down there. Jeez. Anyway, I like this thing here. They've even put one of them at an angle so you can kind of go forward with it. Let's see if I like that. Oh yeah, it lets you steer a bit more capably. Good. Let's see about getting to this huge set of islands over here. The device they've laid out for us here. That's one battery down. Oh, you can even see them draining. You actually have a decent idea of how much time it'll be. We gotta find one that gives you batteries at some point. Oh, right, of course, the batteries would shift the weight of the whole thing, wouldn't it? That makes a good deal of sense, actually. Seems we'll need a pit stop here. Yeah, there is some kind of shrine thing there. I really want the teleport there. That's mostly what I'm desperate for here. Now it's just gonna be operating on my battery power, and I'll probably have to just jump off and then drift down there. Once I got the teleport point, though, it's much easier to sort of navigate to this area and around it, I would say. So easy, in fact, that I'm not actually even fussed about getting the shrine here today, as long as we get the teleport, which you get instantly, I think. Eek! There's an ostrich. We need one of these for the, Oh, we need a Elden ostrich for the glider, don't we? Yes, we do. Force ostrich won't do it. Sorry. Didn't mean to bother you. Mayanos Shrine! It's gonna be another crystal, find my crystal one, right? So it is. We'll save that for a rainy day. Even though the crystal doesn't look, it's like it's gonna be too far away, really. Mostly I'm interested into the teleport point there, and I want to check out what devices are in this device dispenser over here. My, this has been a very discovery-heavy episode. Both in mechanics and just things we're finding around. What parts can you give? Please say battery is one of them. That's one we haven't found any that do. Oh my god. Oh no, frost emitter, right, okay. Battery! Hell yeah. I'm just thinking about it, you just get like, if we get like a buttload of those, then you can just power anything for like maybe a half hour. Fly anywhere you want. As long as it's not one of those that disappears like the anti-gravity platforms. I don't imagine the carts and stuff disappear. I'm actually gonna throw a few more charges in there, in the hopes of getting a few more batteries. And while I'm thinking of it, we should put on that BOGO shield we just got, we should make it into a blindy shield by putting a light on the end of it. Right, so what kind of device did we get out of that? How many batteries do we got now? 13, I like that. Frost emitter's 11. What were the other things this thing gave? Mirror and wing. Right, so we've got a decent supply of a bunch of those now. A hydrant shield would also be kind of interesting. But I wanted to try about this, putting a light on a shield and seeing how that goes for us. With respect to if it can blind enemies and how long the light stays on. What I don't know is if this is wearing on the durability of the shield. Oh, it's no longer sparkling, so I guess it is. The good thing about the mirror is that it doesn't wear on the durability of the shield, but that's something to bear in mind, I guess. Right, last thing I want to do in this episode then is glide down to where we just put that red pin, because I could have sworn I just saw a shrine there. Where'd that go? This way. Oh, and I've got the glide mask now, so we should put that on, and maybe we'll be able to glide much more sidewaysly. Get there a little easier. It's a little creepy looking with the bird eye, but man, you can't deny the glide power of it now. Sweet. Oh, I can't even check it by the pin anymore. So I just have, oh, okay, I'm going almost past it. Probably need to munch my last few stamina things to get up this thing. Is that a huge chunk of zonite over there? Wow. And there's that depths entrance on the mountain that we didn't end up going to. And there's the fire that I assume Nosbin is still hanging around. Is that Eventide over there? Yeah, it must be, because there's the blade cliff. Is that the light dragon again? My, you get around. Oh yeah, look at this glide shirt. It's giving us, making this a really efficient journey here. No shrine there right now, but maybe there's something we can do. Just notch a little, this is, oh yeah, the energizing elixir does less fewer hearts, so that's probably more efficient to do here. I mean, there's certainly something curious here, regardless of whether we see a shrine as such, right? Oh, it's another thing you can put our hand in, and it'll offer some kind of challenge, maybe? Hello, hello, what's going on here? Riju, what do you make of this? Does this mean anything to you, any of these words? Oh, they want us to shield serve over the edge, do they? Oh my god. And it will make a shrine appear here, I guess, which is... May as well do that now. Oh, I better slide on the rusty shield, though. Here we go. Yeah, wee. Sliding on two shields doesn't work too poorly. Oh my god. I guess we're timed here is what they're saying, so I should be diving harder, but then getting over there. Oh wow, the timer is really almost over. Hang on. Hang tight. Oh, maybe this is the one that the quest was telling us about earlier. Oh, from the heavens. Okay, right. The spring from the heavens doesn't actually refer to the spring that we were at a moment ago, like Nosbin thought. It refers to the one that, never mind, because I'm focusing on not messing this up right now. Oh, hard turn. Here we go. Lean forward. Put your back into it. Whee! Don't forget to have fun, though. That's important too, Link. Yay! Is that a cork over there in the woods? The chilly woods? Oh, it puts a shrine right down here. I thought it would put it at the top there. Well, that's convenient in a way. Clonk! The high spring and the light rings. That's that. There are a lot of monsters around this one. Oh no, that's the cork there. I thought I saw monsters up the path a bit, though. Right, sorry, I know that the boundaries of this episode just expand every time, but I can't just leave this poor soul by themselves. It's cold out here. Oh, God. Well, let's see if auto build can help us out of this one. I need 18. But I can provide the fans myself. And the steering wheel, actually. So all they have to give me is the cart. Good. And I'll even stick a few batteries on that, why don't I? Oh, that is really cool, though. Even if you can't use it for weapons, being able to use Zonite to make up for parts you don't have is so good. I think 2 batteries should do us for this, right? Let's put them close to the base so that they don't throw off the balance of the thing too much. Stick one sort of on the side here, and the other one similarly. And you, my friend, are gonna get stuck right here. That's actually where I need to go. Hang on. Maybe we'll stick you a little closer on the back. We'll throw off a balance as well, I suppose, but just hang tight. We'll be alright. Am I going the right way? Yes, the smoke's over there, so all we need to do is just hope these batteries last long enough. Oh, wow, they're draining rather fast, and you're blocking my camera a little bit, I gotta be honest, but it's fine. I know you didn't mean to, and that's really, so I can't really be that upset. Right, we may have to even chug our last 2 charges just to make it this last little bit anyway, but those 2 batteries mostly carried us the brunt of the way. Nope, this should be good. Even if we have to pull a bit of an emergency crash landing here. So, full forward now, and stop, and go again, and stop. Sorry about that. Rough landing, I know, but here you go now. I'm so glad you two are back together. That makes me very happy. It warms my heart in this chilly climate here, and that is all the time we have for this episode here. It was a while ago, but I had all kinds of things I wanted to do. So next time we'll be starting from the tower probably and just sort of heading straight north. We're pretty close to Zora's domain at this point with all the traveling we've done this episode. But yeah, not bad. We got another a few shrines unlocked, a few side objectives done, and a lot of experimentation undertaken. So the next video on the channel is going to be day 5 of Chill or Be Chilled 2023. So do look on out for that. And that's all. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace!
So you don't care what happens to these hostages, huh? I'll just pick one out then.
No! Wait, guys! Mr. Lawyer? I know I have absolutely no right to make such a ridiculous request, but you need me to buy some time, right? God, I'll see what I can do. Promise me.